Hey, Sagittarius? No, just done Sagittarius. Hey, Capricorn, welcome to this week's readings. My name's Christine. I'm a psychic medium, intuitive card reader, and energy worker. Just new here. Little mini readings every Friday, usually. It's nearly 2 o'clock Saturday morning. Anyway, here we go. Let's look at your current situation. Capricorn, Page of Cups. So your Page of Cups is your first card out. Is what is your situation right now? What is your current situation? So the Page of Cups, you could be dealing with an emotional child. Pages can represent children, or it can be a new beginning. It could be a new love. It can also represent a marriage, a new partnership, new relationship. Pages are messengers, so it could be wanting a fresh start with a relationship. What is the challenge? Ace of Cups. That one card, yeah. Ace of Cups is your challenge. And that again is a fresh start. That's strange. So your Page of Cups, it's either a child, fresh start with a child. It can also represent a messenger, like potential for new beginnings. New beginnings in love, new beginnings in a relationship. This is an emotional connection, most definitely. So what can we elaborate on this, please? Spirit, what's... I'm not pointing me to the playing card to clarify. Can we just clarify these? Okay. Right. So we've got the Seven of Diamonds. This could be okay, because the Seven of Diamonds is gossip, slander, challenges related to gossip. Even to a mother. So that could be a mother and child, or maybe there's gossip and slanders got in the way of this. Got 3 of clubs on the bottom. So that can be, something needs to be achieved. There could be an issue with a father, or there could have been an issue with a father. Got the King of Clubs out there. But this is telling you to take authority. Take authority. Use the wands in the situation. So you must have control of the situation somehow. The King of Wands. The wands is like your own personal power, your creativity, your ambition, potential, your passion. And it's taking leadership, being the king. Taking leadership, taking ownership, whatever that might be. You could also be dealing with someone who is, if it's male, who is a father, a partner, because the King of Wands, the King of Clubs, like the King of Wands, can also represent a spiritual connection with a spiritual male, a good friend who is a healer, or that makes you feel well. But again, it feels like somehow you've been ruthless. We've got the Jack of Spades, which is like the swords, and this is like it can be devious behavior. It can be being ruthless, negative, toxic. What? Where is your focus? Where is Capricorn's focus, please? A child again. Page of Wands. But the page of right. So she's standing there. It's a page of wands. She's got two. They almost look like staffs with crosses on the top, don't they? And again, we've got the two cuppy things there, which is both new beginnings. So I don't know whether I feel like you're stuck in a is that another one? Yes. This is another one in front. I've never noticed that before. I thought it was just part of the dress. But you may be in judgment, or you may be feeling that you're facing judgment, or you're stuck in the middle of a situation. So this would be a challenge yourself, an emotional challenge that you have yourself. I want to say at the bottom of the deck, the point is to strength. So maybe you need that strength. Maybe you need strength to persevere, to face what the emotional thing is, or to face whatever the challenges that you have. But the strength is also about overcoming conflict, moving forward, using your determination. It also represents a Leo. Okay. So the past effect and the now is an emperor. So that could have been a father figure. But it could also be saying you are in charge of your life. You're in charge of your own stability and your own security. Take leadership, take ownership, take leadership on the situation and take action. The Chariot is movement. So overcoming conflict is like the strength one, like the card we had before. The Chariot. The horse is looking at the rider here with the Chariot. So maybe pay attention more to your intuition. If you are planning on making a move or moving, pay attention to your intuition, I want to say. Or you may be wanting to feel connected to a father figure. What action, please, should Capricorn take in this situation? 8 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Wow. The 6 and the 8 of Swords. 8, 9, 10, 12, that's 14. That becomes a 5. So again, conflict in the family. So some kind of conflict in a family, in a relationship, whether it's with the father, whether it's, with the child, whether you are the child. But it's some kind of conflict that's gone on there. And the 8 of Swords would be, maybe you're confused, maybe you're indecisive about the action you need to be taken to move forward, to move on. And the 6 of Swords is like recovery. It's kind of like a recovery position. It's improvements. But they're both about learning, I feel also. Maybe you've had to battle I keep getting the word internally. So it must be something internal, the action you need to take, an internal battle to make the changes. And the swords are all about gaining clarity. So gaining clarity over your it seems to be an emotional situation with the relationships or relationship. So it's gaining clarity over what the issues are. You might be saying the truth, and that might be painful. Okay. Can we get some more on that, please? Eight of Wands. Fast action. Four of Wands, celebration. So there could be some kind of family celebration. It could be a wedding. It could be a reunion, or it could be a celebration where there is a reunion, but there's a quick decision here making, whether it's a quick decision to get married or whether it's a quick decision I don't know, but there's some kind of quick decision being made there, coming in fast. We're having the potential outcome. We've got Seven of Pentacles. Let's have a look. Seven of Pentacles, assessing your progress. Right. So this is, I'm getting more drawn to, and sometimes it can mean the fruits of your labor, but you get the fruits of your labor when you assess yourself. So I feel this is some kind of self-assessment where you're assessing your progress, or you're assessing what went on here. The Page of Swords, this could you be realizing that actually I was cutting, because page again, you've got all the pages. It's somebody immature here, somebody childish, is child. And they've used the words cuttingly, and again, this would be ruthless. He's not mature. The person isn't, he, she, whatever, the person isn't mature enough, and they wield their words. Swords are air. It's your thoughts and it's your words, and these are cutting. So this is like a toxic. This is it could be slander. It could be online, offline slander. It could be deceit, lies, defaming someone. Yeah, it could be a high priestess, so that could be like, it could be the mother. Got the Knight of Wands and the priest and the high priestess. The high priestess has got all the wands. The Knight of Wands, fast moving, very fast, in and out, in and out. This could be a battle between the Knight of Wands and the high priestess. It's like they show interest, then they get bored, they'll move on. Show interest, bored, move on. Next one, move on. But the high priestess, if this is mother and child, they say everything. They see through the illusion, they see through the delusion. Yeah, so this person could be a mother. I've got the Queen of Cups. And there's been some kind of Five of Swords with the Queen of Cups, with the mother. The Five of Swords is someone's in their own self-interest. It's like, but it could be a blessing in disguise, the consequences to that action, because that could be a growth. It's been an obstacle, there's disagreements, the fallout. Maybe it's been, I don't know. What's this? Oh, definitely the Empress. So this is definitely about a mother-child relationship. And there's the father's in there somewhere. And we've got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is defending your beliefs, being possessive, or the person is defending their beliefs. Can we clarify this, please? Get me to the playing cards. Can we? Yeah. So this has been, I feel this has been some kind of karmic thing also, because this is some kind of positive change within you, I feel, is going to come for the better. The Five of Pentacles can be hardship, if it's the Pentacles with diamonds here. So it's whatever we relate to it from our own perspective on the reader. So this can be feeling left out in the cold. It could be feeling hard done by. It could be in a victim mentality and not seeing the whole picture, not looking at everything. And that's where you're standing in your defense of your beliefs. What really needs to happen is Jack of Diamonds. And the Jack of Diamonds would be a new venture. You've gained that new knowledge, going in and doing the work. It can also represent a new financial opportunity, and maybe financial opportunities came above other things. But you want to see, we've got cups again, you want the 9 of Cups. And this is emotional fulfillment. You're wanting happiness, you're chasing the happiness, but it's come to an end, or this is completion. It's the 10 of Spades, which is like the 10 of Swords. So it could be unfortunate news, endings. It's like a tower, destruction, but sometimes necessary for growth. But the fact that that's there, it wanted to be by that Empress. So you might see this person as emotional fulfillment, but it feels like you brought this to an end. Yeah. You were a physical fool. And the physical fool is off. So it's almost like a runner. And we've got the 5 of Clubs, which is like the 5 of Wands again. And this is, over disagreements. It's also shame, embarrassment, regret even over the situation. Yeah, 4 Swords. It's literally 4 Swords. Could be illness. You could be feeling ill. You could be, again, the 4s to me is all about the foundations of the home. The Spades is like the swords. So it's rest, solitude, recovery. Somebody could have been left in recovery, or you could be, somebody, this, right, I feel like they're doing the Empress feels, literally she's had the swords knifed in her with trickery and deceit with the 7. This is literally self-sabotage for you, Capricorn, what you've been doing. Let me get your spirit message. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing. The clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You'll soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You're far stronger than you think. I think this is some kind of comic meant to be situation for growth.